What's up, guys? It's Des. Today I'm going to be doing my first vlog, which is going to be interesting. This vlog is going to be all about the new year and New Year's resolutions, which I kind of on one hand think are dumb, and kind of on the other hand kind of like making a New Year's resolution every year. I would say new year, new me, but we all know that's not gonna happen. I'm still gonna be like the same lazy POS that I am every year. But that being said, I still think it's important to make one. I think on one hand that New Year's resolutions are kind of like a crock because really you shouldn't need a select day to decide to make yourself a better person. And I think a lot of people think that too. I've seen tons of vlogs and just talked to people face to face, and they all say the same thing, that they're done with them, they don't want to do them anymore because they never go through with it, and things like that. And I'm like, I guess you're right. And it's true. It's 100% true that you shouldn't need one day out of the year to decide to make yourself a better person. You should do it whenever you feel like it, if it's halfway through the year and you're like, I really need to go to the gym, or I really should start being a kinder person, or I really should be more adventurous, then I think that you should do it. You shouldn't have to wait till New Year's to make like a new resolution for yourself. And I know that kind of New Year's Day is kind of feels like a fresh beginning to everything, and I can see why it's the day that most people decide to make a change in their life. But the problem with that too is that everybody agrees that when you make a New Year's resolution, that it barely ever follows through. One time, I think the farthest I've ever made it through a New Year's resolution was like the end of February. And of course, at that time, I had decided that I wanted to exercise more, I wanted to eat healthier, and this was like 2 years back. But I remember, like, as soon as February hit, all the stores started lowering the chocolate bar prices. And me and my mom were both like, you sneaky, sneaky companies, you know that we're all, like, falling off the boat here, falling off the wagon. So they kind of see that, I kind of see markets taking advantage of that. But also, everyone agrees that at that point, you just don't care anymore, and it's hard to make a life change, even if you're months into it and you have that thought, like, maybe just this once I'll eat a piece of cake, maybe just this once, and then it, like, spirals out of control. Well, of course now, I don't make any weight resolutions because I don't care anymore. And I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I just don't. I've gotten to the point in my life where I accept myself for who I am, as long as I'm aware of my health, that I think I'm doing pretty good. Now, I'm not, the skinniest person in the world. I'm not the biggest person in the world. I'm not the tallest or the shortest person in the world. But I feel like as long as you monitor yourself, then you're doing pretty good. Like, I know that every winter I gain like 5 pounds from all the food, from not moving around much because I'm not at college anymore walking on the campus. And, as long as I know that in my head and I can compensate for it by when I get back, I go to the gym a couple days, you know what I mean? Then I think it's fine. I don't think that resolutions need to be made like that for like a drastic change. Like, I think that's almost too much. So instead, I've chosen for the past 2 years to do a resolution that has to deal more with who I am as a person. Now, I'm not a mean person. I may be honest, but I am not mean. But every year I decide to be a kinder person. Not like a better person as in like, oh, well, I make better life choices, I donate to this charity every year, or this or that. It's more about being the kind stranger. And what I mean by that is when you go out onto the street and you're wearing like your new lipstick or something, or your new shirt or whatever, and you go down that street and somebody says, oh my gosh, I love your lipstick. Doesn't that make you feel great? And I want to be that person. Because I feel like a lot of times when I like something on somebody, I think it, but I don't do it. I don't say, oh my gosh, I love your shirt. Where did you get that? And I feel like as my New Year's resolution, it is always to be a kinder person, to give out compliments more freely when I know that I like something, you know. I would never do it dishonestly, because I'm a very honest person. If I don't like something and you ask me, I'll give you my honest opinion. But for things that I do like, I often just like let them walk past or whatever, when I could have made somebody's day or made somebody feel better. To me, that's being a kinder person. Also, just helping people, holding the doors for people, you know, if somebody drops something, help them pick it up. It's just the little things with me that I tend to miss and I want to fix, because I feel like I could still be a better person. I feel like this kind of resolution too is something that is easy to keep up with all year, because I'll find myself remember you made a promise to yourself that you would be nicer, you know, to strangers, that you would, you know, go that extra step for other people even if you don't know them. And I think it's so much easier than remembering to exercise. My second resolution would be that I would like to be a little more focused this semester in school. So this one doesn't really have to last all year. It's mostly because last semester I felt like I was kind of a little bit everywhere. I mean, I still made great grades, but it's one of those things that I felt like I just need to bring it all in. Like all that energy, I need to focus on my work, focus on my classes. And so this year I'm going to make sure that I have a ton of organization skills planned out. I'm going to like revamp my dorm so that it's, you know, coherent to what I want as far as organization. I'm going to try to keep a planner with all my classes. I'm one of those people that like I always get a planner and then I just like set it somewhere because it's really, really pretty, and then I never use it, which is terrible. That is terrible to do. But it just happens every time. So I'm gonna actually like pick up the planner and try to plan things out. So I'm hoping that these all work out. They're not things that are like dramatic life changes, but at the same time, I understand why a lot of people don't keep resolutions. For me, I do a lot of resolutions throughout the year also. Like, I'll just randomly decide one day, I'll be like looking on Pinterest and be like, oh, I need to reorganize my life. I should do this to my closet and this to my desk and this to my bed area. And, you know, I'm one of those people that are constantly evolving. I always have something new that I like. I always have something new that I'm going after, a goal. So I'm kind of one of those people that all throughout the year I'm kind of reinventing myself. So I don't think that a resolution is necessary, but it's still kind of fun to make. It's kind of fun to tell your friends like, oh, I'm going to try to do this year or be more adventurous. I know a lot of people that decide that they want to do more adventurous things or try new things or, you know, make new risks with like even just little things like food, like people who have never tried Chinese food or something, going out and saying, okay, I'm going to try something new today. And I think those are some of the best resolutions to have because they don't involve you giving up anything. They only involve you getting things, which is, you know, what everyone wants. Everyone always says, oh, I want to lose weight. I want to lose this. I want to, you know, get rid of that kind of thing. When really the best ones are when you gain something as a person. Like gaining, being that better person in your life, or gaining, you know, that new knowledge or information. Speaking of knowledge and information, I would like to read more this year. I absolutely love to read, and I just never find myself having the motivation at the end of the day to like pick up a book, and I need to because I'm like halfway through Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand, and I have been meaning to finish this book for like 2 to 3 years. It is an awesome, awesome book, and I haven't done anything with it. I haven't done anything. So I need to fix that. But anyway, guys, this is my first ever vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to know what some of you guys' resolutions are, or if you don't like resolutions at all and have sworn them off entirely. So leave a comment down below or give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!